Hello everyone, this is Thought Anthology. We forgot a snazzy intro, so here is Microsoft Mike from 1998 to say hello. Thank you for stopping by and we hope you enjoy. On to the show.
Keep that in. Keep that in. Welcome to Thought Anthology.
Episode 1.
Yeah, from the other 4 takes we've tried on some things.
Fuck yeah.
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 Of course, this is a podcast in which we will discuss random topics and themes. Generally, we'll have friends besides us, but
It'd be nice.
it'd be nice. But most of them either fake out, they'd say they're in, but then they'll leave.
Yep. Bastards.
Bastards, all of them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
All of
they know who they are too.
They do.
They will know anyway.
Corey.
In the house.
He's in the house. He's in the house. He's taken over the White House.
Yeah, taking over the not a sponsor, but
Yeah.
yeah. So this episode 2, and Callen came up with a theme he wanted to discuss.
Yeah, I'm Callen.
Yeah, that's Callen.
Yep. And that's Matt.
And this is Matt. Sorry. Yeah, and we're talking about fear. What made you want to bring up fear?
I think why I thought of fear is because everyone has insecurities.
Yeah.
I have insecurities. You have insecurities. And the topic that we were talking about that we won't touch on.
Yeah.
But
We'll keep that up.
it brought just that's just something something.
Yeah.
And it brought up the concept of fear and how we react to it and what prevents us from living, sort of thing. And fear really dictates a lot of people's lives. You know, it can. Oh my lord, my cat is gonna try and attack me. Oh! Oh no, she got scared. She's like, what the fuck? What a clapsync, by the way.
Thank you. I didn't kill the mosquito, but
No. Oh, was it a mosquito?
it was a little mosquito.
Oh shit.
Yeah. It's alright. I didn't get bit.
Oh, good.
Cat's got it though.
She'll find it. She'll find the body.
Anywho, about fear and it restricting us.
It does. It does.
Yeah.
There can be fear in relationships, possible relationships, careers, trying to find what you want to do in life, trying new things.
Yep.
Or, you know, going places, for example.
Yeah, new things. Generally
New
down
things,
the road.
yep.
Yeah. Okay, so let's discuss about your perceptions of fear. So, this is weird. Because, like, what would you define fear as? Because we're really are just talking about a very basic concept. But what is your what is the general cause of fear? Because there's got to be a base cause for it. Because there's many different collections of things that can cause fear, but there's always an underlying root cause.
And I think you touched on it. I think it's the fear of the unknown.
Yeah, exactly.
Because all things come from the fear of the unknown. Because you can be afraid of when the next report's coming to work and how bad it's going to be. Oh, that's scary.
Yeah.
You could be afraid of the next bit in a horror movie.
Yeah.
You know, fear is a major thing with horror, and they prey on. And, you know, suspense can also be leading into fear, and what fear can represent and lead to in your life. Star Wars says it really well.
Yeah.
I love my Star Wars quotes. You know, fear is the path to the dark side.
Yeah.
Fear leads to anger. Anger leads to hate. Hate leads to hate leads to
Can you try to do as many Star Wars references as you can?
I'll try and work them in every episode. I think.
That's great.
I couldn't do it in the last one because it wasn't really a good spot. But you know, eventually it all leads to suffering.
Yeah.
Because that's how broad fear is.
Yeah.
And what it leads to. But fear can also be something that can propel you into doing great things.
Yeah.
You know, it's a zest of life. Because fear can lead you to doing things you normally wouldn't do. Bungee jumping, you're scared, you know, you don't, will the cord snap, shit like that.
Yeah.
And then when you do it, you let go of that fear. You're liberated from fear.
Yeah.
And that is, I think, something that is so potent, so powerful. That is a positive of fear, that you can be liberated from it. And it feels incredible.
I think, if I'm interpreting it right from what you're saying, there's actually a philosopher, a Dutch philosopher, who actually had writings very similar to that in that sort of discussion, but he used the words anxiety. His name is Sauron Kinkergaard. A lot of people know him. Died very young and was very sick most of his life. I think that's how it goes. But he discusses, I don't know if I am interpreting it right, because I've just been through it and I need to reread it because his writing is very flowery, and the interpretation can be interesting. But he discusses the school of anxiety, And what is anxiety? It's actually like it's a form of fear, I guess. It's a form of self-induced fear. Because like fear can then, I guess fear induces anxiety, and once you face your anxieties, you can actually accomplish quite a few things. Like for example, if you wanted to use it just uses this thing called the school of anxiety. So being in the school of anxiety, by my interpretation, is to experience the anxiety in order to get a result. Is what I seems to be what I am interpreting from this anyway. In that, if we didn't face our fears, if we didn't do that, we wouldn't be improving in any way, shape, or form. Yeah. We wouldn't be reaching our full potential or actually attaining anything. We'll just be sitting there either in a form of ignorant bliss, or we will be crushed by our anxiety, crushed by our fears, not pushing through the anxiety. Yep. Does that make sense?
Yeah, we'd be controlled by our fear. We wouldn't be living.
Yeah, exactly. Yep. And that's kind of what I got from you from that kind of thing. But I don't know if I'm right or wrong about. I have to read it again to make sure I'm on point about that. But there is something very valuable from what fear can do and the response to that stimulus. Mm-hmm. So like from fear to anxiety to pushing through the anxiety, resulting into something potentially great for you, is something that can be quite powerful anyway. So let's talk about. Why don't we talk about fear in regards to? We went through work, fear of... Could be another one. Fear, what would be another form of fear? Fear of... My favourite one is fear of failure. That's a good one. That's a good one to talk about. Like, so... Are you really discussing about the unknown, though, when you're discussing fear of failure?
I think it falls under that.
Yeah, to a degree.
Yeah, so it's sort of... It's very broad.
Yeah.
Fear of, the unknown, because it touches so many bases. I think a more clear sort of path we could take is, what do you personally fear?
And what do you want to go through our personal fears?
I feel like that'd be a good thing.
You go first. I need some time to think, if that's okay.
I was really hoping that you...
Alright, give some time.
No, I'll give it a go.
I'll talk about 4chan, it's all good.
Oh God.
Yeah.
That's scary. That is, I fear 4chan. Yeah.
Same.
I think I wouldn't know if it's my biggest fear, but it's something that I do really fear, and that is the fear of doing nothing with my life.
Yeah.
Being, not necessarily not being famous or anything like that, because I don't give a shit. But just doing everything I can with my life. Yeah. And making those who help me where I am not be ashamed, sort of thing. It's like, I want to live as good as I can. Yeah. To the standard I believe that I can. Yeah. Sort of thing. And
the best you can.
Yeah. Yeah. Being an Ubermensch.
That makes sense, and I agree with that. I actually can agree with that because I have a fear of not wasting my life now.
Living up to one's potential.
Yeah. I fear that I won't reach my full potential. That is something that I'm absolutely horrified of, and I'm trying to strive for that. Try to make sure I reach my full potential. And if I don't do that, that is an interesting fear. Because that's the fear. It's not the fear of the unknown. It's the fear of what you could be.
Yep.
And this is what the fear you could not. Because like the fear of what you could be could be the greatest or the worst of yourself.
Yeah. It's fearing that you know what you have inside you.
It's the fear of the knowledge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And knowing that you can do it.
Yeah.
But being afraid of trying.
Yeah. Because with anxiety.
Brought it back.
Yeah, keep
going.
Brought it back.
Sorry, keep going. No. That was good.
Yeah. 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 So that brings it all back to the school of anxiety.
Yep.
Yeah. So it's using that knowledge and pushing through the anxiety in order to reach that goal. Yeah.
I think that's perfectly said.
Yeah, and hopefully, yep.
What about you though?
In regards to more, because I already agree with that. Another fear that I'm afraid of. I'll tell you what I've realised. It sounds really egotistical, but I'm actually I'm fearful of not being remembered.
Okay, fair enough. Right.
Yeah.
So why is there something in your life that has made you want to be remembered? Why? Break it down. Why do you want to be remembered?
So from the last one we were discussing religion and that I'm on the fence. If I am right or wrong in regards to if there is an afterlife or if not, and if there is not, surely for my life to have some sort of value and for me to surely have some sort of afterlife in the memory of others is to be remembered. And I want that for myself, and in order to do that, I have to become the best person I can be.
Mm-hmm.
And I realize that is, like, I've been trying to do this regardless of actually coming to this conscious conclusion of it. I just thought about it, and that these are my actions, that's where they're leading it. And it's clear that I want to be remembered. I want myself to be remembered, otherwise I think I've wasted my life otherwise. And the weirdest thing as well is I know that even in being remembered, even in the potential meaninglessness of life itself, is meaningless in itself as well.
Mm.
So like me trying to strive in order to be remembered means nothing to the living me. It means nothing to the dead me. It means everything to the living me.
Yeah.
So it's fucking weird.
The living you
cares more about it than the dead me would.
When the dead won't even...
Yeah.
You might not even know.
Yeah.
Going back to the religious thing.
Yeah.
We don't know what happens.
Yeah.
So you could be fully aware of what is going on after we go, or it's done.
Yeah.
Which is another fear.
Yeah.
A fear of there being nothing.
Nothing. Yeah.
A fear of the unknown.
And I think that was very weird because I think it's clearly like it must be my ego or something speaking that I want to be remembered, because I can even admit that it is pointless because when I'm dead it means nothing. And I can also admit that like the only reason that it means something is because I'm alive and I want it to mean something while I'm alive. To some degree.
Well, I think, you know...
I want it to mean something to the living.
Yeah. I think just living your life. You're going to get that, man.
Yeah, I think eventually.
Putting too much emphasis on something that you want can make it harder for it to become a reality.
Yeah, exactly. But that's why I'm saying that like I'm probably not doing it with conscious intent. That I just know that there's a part of me that I know that I want. But I'm not doing it physically to actually, like I'm not doing it forcefully, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
I just know that's a part of me that wants it to be, and I know that in order to get that way, I just need to keep improving myself and meeting more people and socializing. Because I don't mean like being remembered as like being famous. Like I want to be. Like,
you just want to live on. You want your impact on life to continue.
Yeah, I want like my friends to remember me. I want my family to remember me. I want like those sort of stories.
Yeah. Not to dampen that.
Yeah.
But going back to the whole like meaningless life and thing.
Yeah.
Eventually, there's gonna come a point when like.
I know. I know. I've thought about this, Callen. I know.
Your impact on other people's lives will go on.
Yeah.
Maybe they'll tell their kids.
Yeah, maybe.
Are they gonna tell their kids?
I know.
A parent. Like,
I know.
Eventually, the buck stops.
I know. That's why I'm gonna have myself made into a sword.
That's pretty fucking cool.
Yeah, the carbons of my ashes will be fused to.
And then everyone's gonna be like, "That's a cool fucking sword.
Yeah.
I want to know about it." Then they know you.
It's my grandpappy.
That's my grandpappy. He became a sword. He evolved.
He
liked that game, Pokemon Sword, or whatever it is, Sword and Shield.
Sword and
Shield.
Sword
you became Pokemon Sword.
Sword and Shield. Pokemon Sword.
I'll become the Shield.
You become.
Yeah.
That'd be cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, then we'll have a taxidermy man. That'd be great. Yeah. Sean wants it. Well, Sean, he'll come on. Eventually, I'll force him on.
A man called Sean.
A man called Sean. One of my friends wants to be taxidermied anyway, so it'll work out well.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Genuinely?
Yeah, he does. Yeah. Oh, I don't know. He's joking.
What the fuck?
He's joking, but he's half serious. I can tell he's half serious. Yeah. Like he's joking, but he wants to do it.
That's like a more extreme version of put my brain in a jar.
Yeah.
Maybe you can put it in a robot in the future.
Yeah.
Who the fuck would want to be a robot in the future? You will not be able to feel anything.
Yeah.
You'd be like Robocop, but worse.
You have no feelings.
Yeah.
That'd be torture with a human brain.
Yeah.
Feeling.
There's a great game called Soma.
Yeah. I've played Soma.
You've played Soma? How fucking good is Soma? That is a wonderful.
What a twist.
What a twist.
What that twist.
What a twist. That when I played that changed my perspective on gaming.
Yeah.
I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Ooh boy.
It's so well done. It made you think.
Yeah.
Oh, I love a game like that.
They rarely make them. Rarely make gems like that.
Yeah. Oh.
I'm
gonna be thinking about that for the rest of the night.
Rest of the night, Soma.
Oh, Soma.
So yeah, that's one of my fears.
Mm.
I have heaps of fears, and like clearly from the discussion before we started, clearly have fears in regards to that.
Mm.
But that's because of new experience. Anyway.
Yeah. It's kicking his toe. Is what he's referencing.
Kicking my what?
Yeah, kicking your toe. That's what you're afraid of.
I'm really mad about that still. Like, I'm actually.
Oh, I forgot that you fucked it up.
I actually really did fuck up my toe.
Is it?
I think I don't know if it's broken, but not much you can. Like, if it's a broken toe, you can't do much. You have to walk it off, princess, basically. So, I'm just mad at my own stupidity. Like I'm just like I can't do anything because I just healed from my last toe injury, same toe, and I was walking, I was running, no pain. Whew, did it again. Now I'm in pain again, and it's the same sort of situation which caused it. My own stupidity did it because I thought I could sprint on a mat doing zigzags without my toe getting caught, and it got hooked again, and just mad at myself.
Makes me mad.
Yeah, it does. It really does. Because like I'm set back again, have to start from square one again. Yeah. It's like I just healed. Now I have to heal again.
Yeah.
And it took like 3 months to get good enough, but it's not broken. Not as bad as the last one. Last one I was pretty certain I broke it. I just didn't.
Well, at least it's not as bad as that.
No, it's not as bad. I can still run and skate and all that sort of stuff.
When I was doing wrestling, in the ring, I did my meniscus.
That's a fucking terrible job to do.
It is a terrible injury. Yeah. And I had micro tears, right? And I did that early on in the first year. Yeah. And then I took a little bit of time off, let it heal as best it can, because meniscus doesn't get a lot of blood flow to it, so it doesn't really heal. Yeah. But I could eventually, like, the pain went away and I could, put pressure on it and walk and shit like that without limping and being in pain. And then in the last year of wrestling, I think I got hit by a power bomb or something, and my leg, this is for just Matt, like no one else can see it, but my leg went down and I landed like that and it went and jerked. Whoa. And I felt it and I went, that's fucked now. That's full fucked. Yeah. And then I went back to the doctor and they're like, you've got even more micro tears. And I'm like, but it's not tear. Yeah. It's not torn. And he goes, you've got micro tears, but no, it's not torn. And I'm like, cool, how long will it take to heal? And he's like, it'll take 3 to 4 months before you can, like, there won't be any pain. And I went, cool, I have a match in 2 days. I need to wrestle. And he's like, you shouldn't, because you will tear it. And I went, we'll see how we go. Didn't tear it. Yeah. But now, that's just constantly on my mind. It's my, I believe it's my left one, or it might be my right one. It's been a while. Yeah. It's very sad. But yes, it just reminds me of, like, re-injuring. Yeah, it's fucking shit. It's a fear. So shit. I still have a fear, because I did my knees too. Did my ACLs, like not four, I strained them. And it took me like 6 months before I could run. And like, oh my god, I'm so scared to hurt my knees again. I haven't had any knee pain for like ages though. But like I can sprint and zigzag and do everything. Apparently my toes can't. Yeah, so I understand the fear of re-injury, so I'm very fucking careful when it comes to like my knee stuff. I'm very, very careful. You're poking the fucking bear though, man. I am. Like, the shit you do is you going, come on, I want you to hurt me. Yeah. I want you to fuck my body up. Yeah, go for it. Yeah. I'm very, like, but that makes me so, like, when I'm, like, grappling, I'm very conscious about my position. Like, I make sure I don't lock out my legs, I make sure I'm squatting down, and, like, I'm gonna stand up. Like, I'm always making sure I'm like this, because if I'm like that, that's fucking prime time to snap your knees. Yeah. You're like that, always making sure you're down, moving around properly. Because I can just see in my head, I can just see someone go for a takedown, I stand up straight, there goes my knees. Go on. I play with the bear, but I enjoy it. Oh, like, it's, like, but... That's life, man. It's a you can't let fear rule your life. Because it's like crack cocaine, I love choking people. It's beautiful, it's delicious. Alright, fair enough. Not in the kinky sense. But well, I mean, yeah. Well, to each their own. Depends, ladies. Hit him up. Please don't. I'm too shy. Anywho. Yeah, look, Padme said that. And as we all know, she fucking loved getting choked. Yeah, clearly. Yep. She got thrown out of 150 feet out of a plane. Yep. Landed. Yep. Survived. Yep. Died of a broken heart. Bit piss weak, Padme. Come on. A little bit. What's the broken heart syndrome? I can't. There's actually a thing, like an ECG reading for that. Anyway, back to fear. We kind of went on a good tangent there. But it all came back to fear. It all circles back. Yeah. Yeah. And that's a prime thing. Going to use Star Wars. Yeah. Use Star Wars. Fear is a prime thing with the Sith. Yep. It's how a lot of them fall to the dark side. Just the way that the Jedi raise people. Yeah. To have no personal attachments. You can have attachments, but they can't supersede other ones. You can't have ones that are higher than like other ones. They all have to be on an even playing field. If that makes sense. Yeah. Something. And a lot of them, they form attachments with people or things that they shouldn't, and then they lose them, and then or they have the fear of losing them. That starts them down the path of the dark side, and once they're on the path, it dominates your destiny.
Yeah.
No come back from it. So you can't allow fear in any form to control you.
Yeah.
You have to let go of it. You have to accept that things in life are going to happen. Negatives are part of life. You can't have all positives. Otherwise, it disrupts the balance in life.
Very true. Kumbaya, Lord. Kumbaya.
Thanks, George.
Thanks, George. Yeah. Fuck. Fear. Fear. What else are you fearful of?
Well, I can talk about irrational fears.
You go for your rational. I will love to discuss about rational fears because I hate it when people. No, go. You just go and I'll see how.
No, that's right. When I was younger, I had chlorophobia.
Yeah, which is.
Fear of clowns.
Yeah, and you've got it on there a bit.
Yeah. So I'm okay now.
Yeah.
But when I was younger, fucking petrified of clowns.
Yeah.
Because when the thing that I connected to is when I was younger, I had to get my tonsils cut out because they were getting inflamed and I was going to die or some shit. I had to get them cut out when I was very, very, very young. And they put me in a room and it had clown wallpaper on the wall. And I remember waking up and then a clown came in and like popped a balloon in my face and shit.
Yeah.
Fucking scared the shit out of me and I hated clowns ever since then. So whenever there was a clown, I was petrified and eventually got to the point where I looked up ways I can deal with it because I was like, come on, they're fucking clowns. Like, clowns are shit, but I can't let that ruin my life because I'm a horror guy. And clowns are a staple. And so I'd made myself watch It. I watched the remakes and all that sort of shit.
Did you watch number 2?
I did.
I enjoyed number 2.
I enjoyed number 2 as well. It's just very long.
Yeah.
Just a long movie.
Keep going.
Yeah. It's good. We'll talk about that. But yeah, just making myself just be around it, and it helped. It took a very long time. Most of like when you knew me in I shouldn't say the name of school.
Probably year 7.
Yeah.
You won't say school.
Yeah, but that high school.
Yeah, that high school.
I was doing all that. I was trying to get rid of the chlorophobia.
Yeah.
And it was fucking hard because I'd break down crying and shit because I'm just so scared. And it's irrational. It's just a fucking clown, but at the same time,
Irrational, guys. Make sure you hear the irrational.
Irrational.
Yeah, sorry, just making sure. Because when you said rational,
oh, did I say rational?
it sounds like rational.
Oh,
Rational.
irrational.
Irrational.
Irrational. Irrational.
The opposite of rational.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't be afraid of them,
Yeah.
but don't trust them.
Yeah.
You don't have to trust a clown.
Never trust a person.
Don't trust anyone.
Yeah, don't.
Yep.
If someone asks for like some money, don't give them money.
Yep. Even if they look like they really need it,
Don't even give them money.
don't.
You don't know, they might buy spikes from.
Oh, I meant they'd just stab you. You never know. Fear.
Fear.
It all comes back down.
Yeah, and some of it's rational, some is irrational.
Yeah.
Do you know that some things that I don't like is when they say that, like, let's say, like, for example, a fear of spiders and sharks and are an irrational fear.
That's not irrational. No. No. Someone looks at a shark, go,
I should be afraid of that.
why? What's scary
It's
about
not
that?
designed to kill.
It's a big fucking shark.
Yeah.
That thing is designed to kill. It's designed to eat shit that is around it. It's a fucking carnivore.
Yeah.
It will eat you.
Yeah.
But leave them alone. They won't do anything.
Yeah.
Sharks are nice.
Yeah.
But they are scary.
Yeah. Don't go in the water with them.
Don't go in water at all. Because
Exactly.
there's drowning, hydrophobia, which is a fear of water.
Yeah.
Like, there's plenty of shit with water.
Yeah.
And it's perfectly fucking reasonable.
Yeah.
We are not meant to be in the ocean.
Yeah.
Get the fuck out.
Yeah.
Don't go in the river. We're
you
not
can't
meant to be.
swim.
If you can't see the bottom, don't get in.
Yeah.
Because you don't know what's under there.
Yeah.
There could be a rare monster that's never been discovered.
Yeah.
And you're the one that it fucking decides to be discovered by the world
Yeah.
with. In its stomach.
Yeah.
After they pull out of the fucking river.
Yeah.
And,
exactly
it
right.
turns out it's this big it's just a rock creature,
Yeah.
and there's no way to kill it. And now it's out in the world because you got in a fucking creek.
Yeah, exactly right.
Yep.
It still existed beside him before he got killed. But anywho.
Wait, sorry?
Well, the creature would have still existed.
Yes, it still would. Yes,
Yeah, but now it's known
it's
as
like
the fear.
this motherfucker got in my creek.
Yeah.
There's signs saying don't get in my creek.
Yeah.
I'm the reason you're fucked. I'm eating you.
Nom nom.
Go on. Don't get in
Water.
Any body of liquid,
Yeah.
if you can't see the bottom.
Yeah, or if you can't swim.
Or if you can't swim.
Yeah.
Like, if you can't swim and you get in the water...
I'm not going to mention any fucking names.
Don't mention any names.
There's so many backpackers who come and swim in the river and think they can swim, but it turns out,
no, they can't.
And there's people who drown. Like, and die.
Yep.
It's just like, that's
terrible that they've died.
Yeah.
You're a fucking idiot for getting in the water.
Yeah.
Because you think that Australian water is different to
some other
wherever you come from? Sweden?
Yeah.
Where everything's clean and you can see whatever? No, fuck you.
No, you're not going to be able to see the bottom of that river. No. It'll take you away. That's something that fucking bothers me too. Yeah, and they jump in at the bank of the river and they go, why did I drown? Oh, because my leg got stuck in a tree root. Yeah. What did you think? Jump out further or don't get in the water. Just don't get in the water. Look at it, admire it. Yeah. Look at it. It's not very pretty, but look at it.
Any water in Australia? Yeah. Don't get in.
Northern Territory Crocs. Down here, just dangerous.
Big ass fucking Crocs.
Yeah.
Also, big branches.
Big branches. We got tree roots, we got sandbanks.
You've got just trees in the river that have been submerged in water who are ready to impale you.
Yeah. Whoa. You know that I actually feel that. I feel that when you mention like anything involving impaling. Yep. You know, I'll tell you something that you will feel. There's a person who got stuck at the bottom of a pool and her intestines got sucked out. You can feel that, can't you? Yep. You just feel it. And now this individual actually is still alive and they live through like intravenous, like not intravenous. They got a catheter which feeds nutrition to their body, but they haven't got a digestive system anymore.
What the fuck?
I know, millions of dollars to keep them alive, but they exist. Google it later. I'm not leaving it in the description.
Okay.
But imagine
they're just very lucky to be alive.
Yeah, they're very lucky.
I will say that.
No, a kid would have happened. I had no control over it. Like, it was a freak accident. Yeah. Like, it was like, they were just swimming and then all of a sudden this bit, they turned on somehow the suction. They got stuck on top of the suction and, you know. Yep.
Fuck, that would hurt.
That would fucking,
Oh my god, and you'd be underwater as well, screaming.
Gasping water. Yeah.
Shoot me.
Yeah.
As soon as I get out of the water, shoot me.
That is a rational fear.
That is,
To be fearful of being sucked.
Yep. I don't, like, when I was younger, I used to jump down to the deep end and see the little grate at the bottom. I used to think sharks were under there and they'd let it out to clean out the pool. Yeah. So now I don't go near it. Yeah. Just in case of the suction thing. Yeah. Because I'm like, I don't want to end up like Final Destination.
Yeah, no one does.
No. There was
they're good films actually.
Yeah. They still hold up.
They're shit, but they're good. That's what makes it good. Yeah. Yeah. It's like that's what it's like with most films.
Which is that film franchise, perfect example of fear.
Yeah, true.
Yep. Also inevitability.
Yeah.
And you fight it.
Yeah.
Why fight it?
Why fight your fate? Don't know.
If it's destined.
Just go down swinging, I guess.
Yeah. Or laying in a sunbathing thing.
Oh yeah, that's like from number 1, isn't it?
Oh, there's 2 like dopey girls in, I think it's 4. The one with Mary Elizabeth Winstead, the one she's in.
Is it the one on the roller coaster?
That's the roller coaster one.
Yeah.
They did it's the only one that doesn't have the death, the man.
Yeah.
He voices the Satan ride thing.
Yeah.
But that's the only him in that movie.
Yeah.
Because I think that's no, it's not a prequel. It's something. It has a weird placement in the chronology. But yeah, there's in that movie they do the sunbathing one. Yeah. And it's like the little things like a pin drops and it like falls on something that causes a weight distribution and like gets stuck in it. It's that sort of thing where it's like that's scary. Yeah. Anything can kill you.
Anything.
Yeah. But
spiders.
Speaking of, spiders and shit like terrible things that have happened to people, I should say. I won't say names, I won't say where, but when I was younger I was told of a story. Yeah. Of someone I knew. Yeah. I won't say how I know them, but when they were younger, they knew someone who jumped in the river, who hit their head and had got their legs stuck under a tree, like under the water, and drowned. And then from that point on, I was always told, don't get in the river. Because you don't know what's under there. You don't jump in the river. You just wade into the water, because anything can grab your leg and you're stuck and you will die.
Yeah.
And that is a shit way to go.
Yeah.
Especially if you're underwater.
What a terrible ending.
Fighting to stay alive, and there's no way you'll live.
Yeah.
That is scary.
Yeah, stay out of the water.
Stay out of the water.
Stay out of it.
This episode brought to you by Stay the fuck out of the water.
Knowing is growing.
Knowledge is half the battle.
Yeah. What would be another thing? What else would we discuss? Fear. Fear of the unknown.
Fear of love.
Fear of love.
Fear of love.
Do you fear to be loved?
I fear opening myself up.
Really?
Genuinely.
Genuinely.
I know I'm smiling right now.
Yeah.
But genuinely,
yeah.
I never used to have that issue.
Yeah.
And then, breakups and shit like that.
Yeah.
It changes it.
Yeah.
And so I'm at a point now where any sort of attention or, advances from people, I shut them down, I avoid them.
Yeah.
Not in like a ghosting sort of way, I just give reasons why I just can't. Because I don't want to hurt them, and I don't want them to hurt me.
Yeah.
I'm just afraid.
Yeah. But that's a fear that's been induced from like a
it's just like it's one of those things where you adapt to avoid pain.
Yeah.
Even though there's a chance that you won't feel the pain that you felt before.
Yeah.
But it's so scary, it's so real.
Yeah.
That there's no pain that compares to it.
Yeah.
And I hope that no one ever has to feel that.
Yeah.
Or never goes through that again.
Yeah.
Because that kind of pain, like I've had tattoos, I've had surgeries, I've had operations on my eyes when I'm awake with no anesthesia.
Yeah.
And having my heart broken was the worst pain I've ever felt in my entire life.
Yeah.
Nothing compares to it. It's dog shit.
Yeah.
It's crap. And I hope you, Matt, I hope you don't go through it.
Hopefully I don't either.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll try to,
Just live your life.
But then again, in order to, if you really want something like that, if you want love, you have to embrace that feeling. You have to come back to that school of anxiety. Can I hear the anxiety?
Can you feel that? That's anxiety.
What? You thinking about something? Anxiety.
You having a good day?
Anxiety.
You're not now?
No, anxiety. Spiders, they might be in your room right now. Anxiety.
How many spiders are surrounding you right now? Guess what? More than you think.
Probably more than 10.
Yeah. And they're all looking at the direction where you are.
And they're actually cameras.
Shit. All those eyes are recording.
Yeah.
They're learning.
Learning
your patterns. You're going to go to the toilet and they're going to go, yeah, we know.
Yeah. We know. They have the little meetings.
I'm afraid of the CIA training spiders.
Oh shit, that is horrifying.
Holy shit.
Imagine if they were trained
little tiny cameras.
Yeah. No. And also they have the flies in tow and like they make it seem like they're against each other, but
they're fighting, they're like, oh no.
Record.
Eagle's nest. We are in the bay or whatever.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Foxtrot Martin. The kangaroos.
Bravo 6 going dark. Anything can be scary.
Anything.
Is the point.
You are right.
Absolutely anything.
Yeah.
And everything has a different level of pain.
Yeah.
And it's all viable pain. You just have to be brave enough to live your life.
Yeah.
Free of fear.
Yeah, that kind of leads, or before we probably conclude, that's sort of like different fear, learned fears. Like you can get down to like some psychological pathways with that.
Yeah, you really can.
Like who's that guy that experimented on dogs? Not Pavlov. Like was it Pavlov? Probably Pavlov.
Yeah, Pavlov.
Pavlov's
the
dog?
Conditioning thing. I'm thinking either Pavlov's dog or it's not Chekhov's because that's Chekhov's gun.
I can't remember. The conditioning thing.
I'm leaning more towards Pavlov.
I think it's Pavlov.
Yep.
Because I just don't know why. I always got two people who mess with dogs, but there's probably hundreds of people who mess with dogs.
Too many people mess with dogs.
Yeah, too many.
Not cats though. And the right Casca. That's my cat.
Yeah, conditioned to be fearful of something. That is something that is quite interesting. How you can actually enforce into somebody a fear of your choosing if you wanted to. That is fucking scary.
Yep.
You can control people.
Yeah. Well, like what I was saying with the water.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
I'm not going in the fucking ocean.
Yeah.
Because that's what I've been taught my whole life.
Yeah.
Don't fuck with the ocean.
Yeah.
Because it will fuck with you.
Yeah.
And you will not win that.
It's just so weird how of course some of them are rational, but you can implant anything in anyone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When you're younger, you can whisper in a baby's ear like, corn chips are pretty scary.
Yeah.
And they'll be like, I don't want any Doritos.
Nah, I'll pass on the corn chips.
I'll have some Thins chips.
Yeah, people, I don't know if it comes into it, but what's a good example? Bulimics and anorexics, people who are afraid of getting fat.
Yeah.
What conditions them to be like that? I don't know.
Life experiences, people screaming at them.
All the time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It can start very young, or it can come during the teenage years.
Yeah.
Where hormones are all fucked up, your brain chemicals are forming
funky.
to what you'll be when you're older.
Yeah, a bit funky fresh.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, good. You're like a sponge.
Sponge.
Yep. You get a little bit of poison there.
Little fear sponge.
A little bit of web over there. What are you afraid of?
Me?
What's the main irrational fear?
My irrational fear.
I am saying irrational, by the way. It just sounds like I'm saying rational, as you pointed out.
Yeah.
But yes,
Because it took me a bit.
irrational.
Because when you said mentioning clowns, I'm like, is this rational? No, it's irrational. What's an irrational fear I have? Because the one we were discussing before we started, I think that's irrational to a degree. But I won't mention that here. True.
Oh yes, sorry. Yeah,
Yeah,
I thought we were
yeah.
talking about in this discussion.
Yeah, no.
Yes.
What is an irrational fear I have?
Not being able to go on your skates anymore.
Ooh. But that's rational, Callen. I love to skate. Don't clip my wings.
The cops are gonna come and you can't skate here.
Yeah, can't tell me what to do.
Footloose.
I'm fast as fuck.
Kevin Bacon, is that you?
I get fast in those bad boys. I guess that'd be. That's not irrational. I was gonna say a fear of not being able to do the same things that I do now. That's rational. I want to be able to still weightlift and run and all that sort of stuff.
Beat your brother.
Weightlifting. I already beat him. It's fine.
Oh, did you beat him?
I already beat him. Easy. I still want. I'm actually pretty upset in regards to that because my deadlift personal record when I was 68 kilograms was 130 kilos, 1 rep. And now that I'm 76, I can barely do 130 now. So I'm going to try to beef that up so I can be a bit more proud of myself. But I can't think of an irrational fear right now. Oh,
Just
no,
a
that's
man with
rational.
no fear.
That's right, huh?
You're the daredevil. You're the man with no fear.
I told you all my fears. I told you fears earlier.
Nah, he's the man with no fear.
Man with no fear. But an irrational fear that I have.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. When I was younger, I don't know if I still have it now. I used to be scared of swimming in dark pools.
Yes.
Swimming pools.
That's
that were
pretty
dark.
fucking scary.
Yeah, and the only reason was because I was afraid there'd be something in there that I couldn't see, like a shark.
There is.
Yeah.
Yep.
And it was irrational as fuck. I don't know. I'm probably not the same now. I'll probably still have the feeling. I don't want to be in the pool.
You'll feel uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Which is crazy that as we grow,
Yeah.
we'll get over it.
Yeah.
But there'll still be that
Hint.
this is fucked.
There's
wrong.
something's in here,
Yeah.
man. There's got to be something in here. Yeah, but that's the only thing I can think of that's irrational. Oh, probably clicking on 4chan links that I'm...
Yep. That's rational.
That's rational.
That's rational. That shit can get you landed in jail.
Yeah, cool. So I'm fucking surprised there isn't. I've seen some really funky shit. Guy getting his neck cut with a fillet knife.
Yep.
Yeah, sawing at it.
Guy shooting himself in the head with a fucking shotgun.
Yeah. And like I said, all the gay sex.
Yep.
All the gay sex. Even some sort of really weird illegal shit with clamps in someone's arsehole and cranking it open with some cereal and milk.
Oh!
And then somebody enjoying themselves a bit of breakfast.
Stop! Fucking hell, that is... I've heard that
It's gross, isn't it?
so recently.
Yeah.
From... Probably you.
Probably was me.
Oh, fuck. That's ruined my day.
Yeah.
Oh my fucking god. There are some creds.
There are. The one thing
I'm not king shaming, but fuck you, don't do that. That's
it's fucking gross.
Get a bowl.
Yeah, you just eat from a
Or,
plastic.
if you're gonna do that regard, put the bowl in the gaping butt.
Yeah.
And
as a holder, yeah.
As a holder.
Yeah. And then don't have to like crank it open with anything. Don't have to get any gynecological tools. Just go for it.
Oh.
Yeah, I know, right?
Oh.
Cocoa Pops have got a whole new meaning now. Just like a chocolate milkshake, only crunchy.
Only crunchy.
Not a sponsor.
I think what would be worse is putting someone's whole head in an ass.
Yeah.
And then pulling. That's so fucking rank.
It is. It is all I can do is just smell it. That's all I can do is just smell it.
Did you smell
I can smell it. Like when I was talking about like that asshole reflection, I can feel it. I can smell it. Because I've experienced shit smell a lot. I've smelled like the anal regions quite a lot. So it's just there permanently. Do you want me to tell you a story about what happened when I was on play?
Yes.
I actually have a
Oh, do you have the coffee beans?
coffee beans
Yeah, to cleanse your palate?
afterwards. Wait, no?
Like, yeah, to get the smell out.
No, just the street tab. I don't have coffee beans. No.
Get some coffee beans. Take it with you. Just
will.
go.
Oh, there's refreshing.
Nothing like burnt beans.
I actually have a fear of shit. But I think that's rational.
Of excrement?
Of excrement, yeah. Don't like it, like...
You don't like on you or in you?
I don't like being around it.
That's fair.
That's fair enough.
Yeah.
But like, there's a story I had when I was looking after a particular individual, and I had to put a bedpan in this person.
Yeah, sorry, man. I couldn't hold it.
That's right. God damn it, Callen. And as I had them rolled over, I was checking if the pan was in properly, making sure they're sitting properly, and I saw this yo-yo and turd just hanging out, just sticking out like a, like a child poking its tongue out. And I was just checking, and I decided like.
Did you karate chop it?
No. I decided to like get my head like I don't know why I angled. I was like looking, it's like is that right? Is that right? And all of a sudden, oh, and just in my face, I could taste shit. Just in my
That's fucked.
Yeah.
Did it hit your face?
Yes.
No.
Just a fart, and I'm thinking about like it's just like, or like you can see it on my face the entire shift, just like this screwed up face, like oh. No how much like mouthwash or anything for that day, it didn't fix it. Because all I could think about was like, what has just touched me? No amount of showers for that day. People ask me what's wrong, and I'm like, I'm fine. I'm fine.
That's not something you bring up with anyone.
You don't.
Shit face.
Yeah, no. I got crop dusted by Granny over there.
Oh my God.
It's pretty bad.
But you know what? Everyone's gonna get to that age, and they're gonna be like, I don't care.
Yeah.
I've got like 23 minutes to go, and then I'm out of here.
Yeah. But I'm gonna have to live with that thought.
But it'll be right, because you'll do it to someone else.
Yeah, well, eventually.
Karma.
It's
a shit in the face.
For that individual that did nothing to me.
Nope.
They're looking after me if I am in that situation.
I'll probably be dead before I get to
I'll
that.
probably be dead, but I know you say I'm going to live long, but I might do something crazy.
You're going to live long.
Unless I do something crazy.
You know what you'll do?
What?
You'll get in water during the night.
Yeah.
And you'll just have a heart attack.
No, I'll race a car or some shit. Do car racing.
Into the water.
In my 80s.
Oh, into your 80s?
Yeah, I'll do car, that's when I have all my money invested.
Yep.
Go for a quick cruise. Cybernetic enhancements.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, I'll be ready by then.
2077.
2077.
That's only like 57 years away. What the fuck?
Yeah, I know, right?
That game is going to be outdated very soon.
Yes. Very much so.
Cyberpunk, I'm talking about, of course.
Yeah.
Yep.
I got. Are you talking about them or the? Yeah.
Them.
Them. You talking about them?
Billie Eilish. Do you reckon you'll make it to 2100?
I want to.
I don't.
I just want to just so I can like. Oh, then again, just so I can just be past the century.
You would have lived through 3 centuries.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If I live a minute into.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Well, how long do you have to go?
For like
80 years? Yeah, 80 years.
Yeah. Another 80 years. Yeah.
You can do it.
Yeah.
What are you? You'll be like 90.
No, it'll be like 103.
Oh, will you?
Yeah.
Oh, because yep.
Yeah.
Because that's
It's doable. With the modern medicine.
Yeah.
But then again,
fucking hell.
Like, I'll see how I feel. Like, because, like, look, I'm pretty tired of life already. We'll just see how I feel at that time, see if I just give up by then, you know?
They'll give you the option.
Yeah.
It'll be like $20.99. You got like 9 minutes to go before it's $21.00.
Yeah.
And you're like, you know what, actually, I'm good. You can't announce anything that's going to surprise me.
Yeah.
I've already got robot leg.
Yeah.
I'm fine.
Yeah.
And you just go to sleep.
Yeah, just
And that's
go
it.
nice.
And then whatever happens, happens.
Whatever happens, it is what it is.
It is what it is. If I... Oh, fuck. I'm thinking about mortality now. Which is another fear.
Yeah. We can talk about... You want to talk about mortality, or do you...
We can touch on it.
Yeah, if you want.
Yeah.
This has been very dynamic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We've touched on a whole bunch of shit because fear is, like we said at the start,
Broad.
it's broad. It's very broad. But yeah, fear of mortality.
Yeah.
Like, eventually, we kick the bucket.
Yep.
We kick the bucket and that's it.
Yep.
It's fucking terrifying.
It is. Yep.
Are you gonna let it dictate your fate?
Yes.
Is that because I've said the wrong thing and death is an inevitability and I've used the word fate as if it can be changed?
Yes. No, because you can use your mortality as a motivator.
Absolutely, you can.
Like we discussed earlier. We definitely can.
Episode 1, not 1.3. Episode 1. We touched on death.
Death, yes.
Whole episode on death.
And you won't see it, ever.
Nope, because we're rebooting it right now. This is the remake. This is.
Maybe we should do a death one like in another 20 episodes.
Let's do it 21-0-0. Death.
Okay.
We're both
So,
not able to see.
Yeah.
We're just like, what's death mean to you? And we're both like, when it ends. It's to be done soon. We'll have a laptop.
Yeah.
Which will be outdated.
Yes.
And they'll be like, look at these old fellas and then old technology. It's crazy. And they're all like connected to the fucking internet with their brains and shit. And they're like, like that. And we just tap it away.
Yeah. Can't wait for those days.
It's not connected. Like it's actually not even on.
Yeah. I can't wait for those days. It's like we're so demented we think we're actually doing something.
Yep.
Yeah, I can't wait for that. But yeah, fear of mortality is pretty rational.
It is. Yeah, it's a rational fear.
Yeah.
Not an irrational fear.
Yeah.
Very rational because everyone will go through it.
Exactly, my dude.
Yep. And you know what? We're all either gonna go on the ground or be burned alive or left in the woods with the foxes and shit.
Or get made into a sword.
Or made into a sword.
Or taxidermied.
Or taxidermied.
Yeah.
Your mate's cooked.
He fucking is, but
He's cooked.
Top bloke though.
Yeah, absolutely. That's fucked.
I love it. I love it.
As if you'd want to be taxidermied.
I'd have him in my room, man. If he did it, I'd take him. Just for the meme.
He's gonna come to life.
No, he's bound to die before me as well. So
Yeah? Why?
Just heart disease.
Oh, fuck. Right.
He's
Is
like-
it your Ranger friend?
Nah, different mate. He's the Jew.
Harry?
No, Sean.
Oh, you said Sean.
We spoke about that already.
Is he curly head?
Yeah, he's curly head.
Glasses?
Yeah, glasses.
Oh, I thought his name was Harry.
Yeah, and if he's listening, he knows he's gonna die of heart disease.
Oh, does he?
Oh no, I've already,
Sorry, Harry.
I've already spoken.
Oh,
about
Sean,
that.
fuck.
He has a funny joke he has to tell you when you hear it.
Okay.
It involves McDonald's drive.
Sean, tell me. Oh, Sean, you're so funny.
You will like it. Like besides.
I loved it.
Yeah, clearly he did. Yep.
When's he coming on?
When he's ready.
We should get Macca's the day he comes.
Yeah, we'll do that as a bait. Put him in a box like with a stick.
I still haven't had fast food.
Have a good boy. Doing a good job.
Does pizza count?
Depends. Did you make it here? You bought it? It counts. It's hard, isn't it? It's fucking very hard.
But, like, it's really funny. I had it a week after I stopped.
Yeah.
And I was like, I ate it and I instantly felt sick.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, maybe I'm just done eating fast food now.
Yeah.
I didn't finish it.
Yeah.
I had maybe 4 slices, and it was a family one.
Yeah.
Because I'm a piece of shit.
Was it that pizza place?
Marina's.
Yep.
Oh, the pizza's so good.
They're fucking delicious.
But I was eating it, and I was like, oh, I don't feel good.
Yeah.
My body's like, we're done now.
Yeah.
You've finally got to that point where you don't want to do that.
Yeah.
And it's scary. I can still drink soft drink, thank God.
Yeah. I've actually been getting really hooked on Diet Coke and Coke Zero, which is very unlike me.
Is it because Diet Coke tastes like shit?
No, it's mainly because like I think I need some like recently with the heat, I needed something sweet in my tongue for some weird reason. Like just like, and this is the first time it's ever been like this for me because I've never really craved sweet things except for dark chocolate. My baby.
That I'd classify that more as bitter.
Oh, it depends on your percentage. Like, because I drink.
What's your percentage?
Like, okay, so generally, if I want to have like a healthy, quote unquote, like
Treat.
depending on your research, I have like 95%. But if I want to treat myself, I have a 75, and you can taste the sweetness. You can taste sweetness because like I have things that are so bitter that when I have like the slightest bit of sweetness, it's like heaven.
I couldn't put myself through dark chocolate.
That's fair enough.
When I was younger, I used to have it, and I used to think I'm being punished.
Yeah.
This isn't chocolate.
Yeah.
It's a fucking crime.
Yeah. It's like me with black coffee when I first started. Like I just because I had to stop drinking coffee with milk because I got acne pretty bad from milk.
Really?
Yeah, for some weird reason.
Huh.
And because I was trying to lose weight, and you can drink a fuck ton of calories in milk. Like one glass is like 800 kilojoules or whatever, which is like 1/8 of your daily intake, which you could have like chicken. What I had earlier.
Chicken.
And yeah, so like you come to love it and you just adapt to it. You just gotta force yourself to do it.
I don't want to get to that point, but maybe I will.
Maybe you will.
Probably not. I've been eating pods.
Yeah.
God, I love puds.
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 Space puds.
Yeah. I love Chicos.
Chico rolls.
No.
Oh, good.
The lolly.
You actually changed
Don't. I want to fucking talk.
Let's talk about Alan changed the name.
I want to talk about this fucking bullshit.
Well, they changed it. Wasn't it like
Cheekies.
Cheekies and what was the
Red Ripper.
Red Ripper.
Which is a fucking, everyone has been saying it. It's a Russian serial killer.
Yeah.
Oh, so much better.
Yeah.
Redskins.
But
Oh.
I'm not going to change my
God.
mind because they've always been called Redskins. They're Redskins forever.
Yes.
And I don't even associate them with like the supposed people associated with the food. It's too subjective.
I have. I'm so passionate about this fucking subject. Like, there's a whole bunch of people in the world who are like, who gives a shit they're lollies?
Yeah.
You don't live in Australia, so you don't understand. It's part of our fucking culture.
Yeah, there's always been you go get Redskins from the servo.
Yeah, or you go to a footy match and you get the little the paper bags with the what, 50 cents. You get a whole bunch of those. You get Redskins. You get milk bottles. You
Race
get
cars.
Yep, the orange sherbet thing.
Yeah.
Oh,
that was good.
Couple
too.
Chicos.
Yeah.
Jelly babies.
Yep.
And some steaks.
Yeah.
Right. And maybe some musk sticks.
Yeah.
Boss.
Yeah.
But people, for some reason, over the past 5 years, have been really hating these Chicos.
Yeah.
It's a lolly.
Yeah.
I understand that maybe they resemble people,
Yeah.
right? It's a lolly.
Yeah.
The consistency is the color.
Yeah.
It's not targeting people.
Yeah.
It's a confectionery.
Yeah.
If you are hurt by a lolly, perhaps you should find something else to get upset about.
Yeah.
Because if you're going to have a go at me for getting upset that you're changing the name, but you are upset about a lolly, you are no better than me.
Yeah.
Cancel each other out, just let it fucking go.
Yeah.
Because you're winning this argument.
Yeah.
You get the change,
Yeah.
but I can't complain.
Yeah.
I can't have my say over something that's been in my life for no shit
Yeah.
20 years.
Yeah.
And it's upsetting because
And it's weird because it's just over a lolly.
they're fucking lollies.
Yeah.
They're fucking... What about people who've been killed by snakes? Are we going to change the fucking name for them?
Brown snakes or something else?
Yeah.
We're just identifying its colour, so is that... Sorry. Let's not go down that route. No. No.
No.
No.
No.
Chicos and Redskins.
Chicos and Redskins, that's the topic.
And they're delicious.
They're so
I love Chicos.
Yep.
I could eat.
Big 1.5 kilogram bag of Chicos. Oh,
Yeah.
could live off that for a week.
Delicious.
Yep, I've done it.
Have you?
Yep.
It's terrible.
I didn't eat anything else.
Just sugar.
I would eat a handful of Chicos a day and that would get me through it.
Yeah, that's delicious.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And also, kind of bad, kind of good, because it didn't hit the average calorie intake for the day.
Yeah.
And then I'd also go for a run.
Yep. And your nutrition intake would be a whole...
Woo, it's gone.
It's gone.
Non-existent.
Non-existent.
Yep.
You would have been having so many issues.
Oh, yeah.
Probably your shit would have been terrible.
No, it was fine.
No.
I didn't have any issues with that.
Really?
Yeah.
From eating Chicos?
Yep. I have an iron stomach, or I used to,
Used to.
because I constantly ate shit, so my body was just like,
Yeah.
this is the default.
That's another thing that bothers me. People that take like 5 hours to shit, that bothers me so much. It takes me like 10 seconds to go take a shit, I'm done.
Yep.
Some people take like, they sit there, they have to be there for like 10 minutes to get it out.
Yeah, but also some people are just on their phones.
Yeah, there's some people are not, and they're sitting there squeezing for 10 minutes.
If you're squeezing for 10 minutes, it's not coming.
No, it's not.
Just let it go.
Just leave.
Come back later.
It's like, you can hold it.
Yeah, it's currently
You can wait.
paused.
Yeah.
It will come back.
We come knocking. You just gotta wait.
Yeah.
Um,
I have a fear of cancer culture.
cancel culture.
Did I say cancer?
Or cancel culture.
Cancel.
Cancel culture.
Cancel culture.
Cancel culture.
That is going to be an issue.
Yeah.
And it already is.
Yeah. Oh, kind of is. Yeah.
People are losing careers.
Yep.
People are losing opportunities.
Yep.
It's ridiculous.
Yeah. And it's irrational.
Yeah.
To most of it. It's really subjective. And it's really it gets down to like, you don't want to be like, it's very Orwellian, man. It's going 1984 right now, man. But it's just stupid.
Yeah.
Because most of the time when it comes to like when I've seen cancel culture stuff, it's always in regards to the wording or the opinion being taken is somehow very abhorrent or something like that. But the thing with opinions and the thing with speech is it's very subjective. Something that offends you might not offend me. Something that might offend some. Then why should we cancel each other out if we all have a different interpretation of feeling towards it?
Also, just because someone says something back in the day does not reflect what they are today.
Exactly.
You can, like, for example, James Gunn is the one of the worst ones.
Yeah.
Because he made a joke, was a joke, apologized for it. Despite the fact he really didn't need to. Yeah. Because it's a joke.
And it was a joke years ago, wasn't it?
Jokes years ago. It was, I think he like, mate, it was like a passing joke about like pedophilia or some shit.
Yeah. And sometimes those jokes are funny though.
Yeah. Sometimes they're funny.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
When it's a good joke, it's funny.
Yeah.
And that's what jokes are.
Yeah.
Because jokes are making fun of things that
are real.
Yeah. And that normally don't get laughed at or brought up because they're taboo.
Yeah, that's what makes them funny.
That's why comedians have been so popular for hundreds of years.
Yeah.
It's just, it's ridiculous that this is the time that we live in where things like that can ruin people. Yeah. And that people think that they're so high and mighty that they can pass judgment on others when if you go into what they've said, you're on par with them.
Yeah. But then it becomes like a political thing after.
Exactly.
Well. It's just really weird. It's just a weird environment, and it's whoever is the dictating party wins, essentially. Anyway,
if you go on the attack, you win. Yeah, which is ridiculous. Yeah, like to date this episode, the Johnny Depp stuff. Yeah, ridiculous.
Crazy, isn't it?
Absolutely ridiculous.
Even though she admitted that she did it and like abused him and everything. He had to quit doing fucking filming. Yep. Still gets paid for it. But still had to quit doing the filming. Yeah. Just because of images.
He got sacked from the Fantastic Beasts stuff. He's no longer on Pirates of the Caribbean. Yeah. I think he was out of that anyway though. But and this is not, I want to make this clear, this is not bashing Amber Heard. Yeah. This is not because she's a woman, it's not that. It's because she's an abuser. Yeah. Both people are in the wrong. Yeah. Right? Even when you push to the limit, you can't. Yeah. You can't strike back. Yeah. You can't.
Unless they're trying to kill you.
Unless they're trying to kill you. But Amber Heard and the shit she did, fucking insane. And the fact that she still has a job in a multi-million-dollar franchise is a fucking crime. It's ridiculous.
It sure is. Yep. It just is. It's a very weird environment we live in, and like it really bugs me because it's not rational. It's just whatever you feel like it to be, man. Like it's not about like what it's about to be.
Yeah.
Well, no, it's not about what it should be. It's about how they want it to be.
Yeah.
And that, it just fucks me up.
Mm-hmm.
Because like it just.
I don't understand how, if you're in a relationship like that, and it comes to blows, or what Amber Heard shitting in his bed.
Yeah, you know, there's a bit of a problem there, love.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Both of you need to split. Y'all need to leave.
Yeah, and change your sheets, but yeah. Anyway.
Yeah. Unless you're into that. People are into that.
Shit porn, just no.
I'm not a fan of it.
It's like the same finger paint.
Yeah. You can smell it.
You can smell it.
Oh dear.
I'll tell you another story later.
Yeah, I'm keen on it. Yeah. But yeah, I can't believe that we live in a society where that happens.
Yeah. It's fucked.
It's fucked. And people will, and you know, rightfully so, bring up different instances of domestic abuse and how it was handled.
Yeah.
Like with Johnny Depp and Amber Heard, it was both in the wrong, both did, you know, pretty shitty things. But the fact that one of them was punished and the other wasn't, received nothing, is fucking ridiculous.
Yeah. It's like that in some other instances besides abusive stuff.
Yeah.
It's just, I don't even know, man. I just, you can't, and you can do nothing about it because it's the social norm.
It's definitely becoming the social norm as well.
It's 1984, man.
Yeah, man.
Orwell was right, man. Yeah. Not Huxley or anything.
No, not Huxley.
No.
Yeah. Yeah, another example of that is like back in the day, Chris Brown and Rihanna.
Yeah.
And how he still has the whole thing of being a woman basher.
Do you know what the thing that really bugs me is actually when somebody's been accused of those actions, and it turns out they actually didn't commit the actions, and then for the rest of their lives, they're fucked.
Yep.
Like, they've just been accused, did nothing, being accused.
And most of the time, like, the ones who come up being fake, that's all they wanted.
Yeah.
They wanted to ruin their reputation.
Yeah.
Like, with the Chris Brown thing, from what I understand, from, like, when it happened back in the day and to now, like, Rihanna didn't start that. Chris Brown just is a loose unit.
Yeah.
From what I understand. Yeah, just to make that clear.
Yeah.
New information could be out there.
Yeah, it could be.
Since I've last looked at this.
Yeah, I haven't looked. Yep.
But it's interesting how that case is handled to the stuff with Depp.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's the world we live in.
Yeah.
And that's fearful. I'm scared.
And do you reckon that's a good circle back to potentially close this up?
Yes.
Yeah. Because we went on quite a rant there.
We did.
So we're fearful of the social structures that be and what they could do to other people.
I'm scared of life, bro.
I'm scared of life?
I'm scared of people. People are fucking so destructive.
Yeah. It's horrifying.
It is.
And there's billions of them. Oh, that's nothing I fear. Fucking population. But I'll talk about it another day.
Absolutely. Thanks everybody for joining us.
Yeah, thank you. This is
episode 1
of Thought Anthology.
Episode 1.
Fear.
Not fear.
Fear.
Full stop. Yeah.
Catch ya.
Bye.